All right, we'll just go through the very basics.
Yeah.
So you understand the differences between the sport you've been used to and football. Okay. So, how many quarters?
4.
4 quarters. Told you make it easy.
4 quarters is a nickel. What was it?
No, 4 quarters is $1.
It's $1, sorry. The rules are just completely different. You know, the pads, the helmets, all that type of stuff.
How are you studying?
Watching the Super Bowl back a couple of times and jamming out on Madden. That's kind of been the learning. So.
Playing Madden,
Yeah,
that helped a lot.
I think so, yeah. It's you're learning without even knowing it, I guess, really. For me, it's just going to be learning all the new rules and how to apply myself in the best way.
And we're going to get you fluent in football.
Yeah.
Fluent in football.
The players Alex Gray will be competing with have been playing football their whole life. In America, over 100,000 kids play high school football each year. Only 9,000 of those will advance to play in college. And of that group, only 200 will make the NFL. It seems an impossible dream. And for 4 international players, they have just 90 days to get ready. Alex Jenkins, Efe Obada, and Alex Gray are visiting Indianapolis, Indiana, to watch the NFL Scouting Combine. It's a chance to see how they measure up to college football's top prospects.
It's so big.
If you're interested in sport, you're interested in the NFL, you're going to take a look at the Combine. And for me to actually be there, it was great for me to eye them up a little bit almost.
The players run through a gauntlet of drills and tests to measure their athleticism.
Just thinking the amount of times I've watched this on YouTube and seen all the clips and we're sat here. It's crazy.
In the coming weeks, Jenkins, Obada, and Gray will have their own chance to wow the scouts whilst doing the same drills.
The bit that I liked and the bit I got most out of was seeing the drills that the tight ends were doing. For me, never playing the game before, it was great for me to kind of just compare and see almost what would be expected from myself.
He will have another ally in learning his position.
I'm good. I'm good. Yourself?
I'm great. I'm Dallas. I'm going to be your coach here.
Great.
So,
yeah. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's going to be great, man. I'm excited to help you out and
I appreciate it.
to be on Team Alex. And
Ball out today. Let's go, baby. Every single player. Let's go. Ball out, baby. All day.
Dallas Clark spent 10 years as one of the NFL's top tight ends, playing alongside Peyton Manning and winning the Super Bowl.
Throws it in the end zone. Dallas Clark's got a touchdown!
you're going to hear, Tom Moore, you're going to hear Peyton, just things that I've gathered to help my tool belt to be able to be the player that I was. And so right now your tool belt is pretty much just a belt. You have all these slots, you have the ability, you have the physical ability, you have the footwork, you have the size, the speed. We're going to give you in the best position to get as natural and comfortable and confident and get you in a position to do something special.
No, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I appreciate your help, definitely.
I'm excited to help you out.
This is every college football player's dream, I just realized this is my first time in an NFL stadium.
Really?
Yeah, I just realized that. But watching these guys up close, it's just so much different than watching it on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're not that big, I can take them.
It's just, they're just like us. They're just players. This is where you want to be, man. Sundays, playing there. It was good to get a sense of just seeing these guys in person, being, shoulder to shoulder with them was really good. Definitely helped me. What's up, bro? You look good out there, man. Keep keep it up, man. Kind of helped me realize that, you know, once you see it, it's not too much different than yourself. Does it make you feel better? Yeah. See? It's more about change of direction than it is speed. You see, look, at Tony's place, they tell you not to break down. Plant, 2 short steps, inside, plant and go. Like that. You know, see on the 3rd cone, like on the actual L bit, Tony says don't break down then.
Yeah. We're only here because we're natural competitors, and I've always found it hard watching when I'm not doing. You know, personally, you know, once I'd seen 3 or 4 40-yard dashes, I'd kind of felt like I'd seen them all, you know what I mean? So I kind of got that little feeling again, where once I'd seen, you know, the guys do their thing, I kind of just almost wanted just to be out of there and just practicing again.
The only difference between me and you and these guys is that they were born here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, if we were born here and we went through the system like these guys, I have no doubt that we would be the ones on the field right now. One thing that this has done for me today, coming here, I think it's made me believe in myself a bit more. Really? I mean, we're the future of the NFL.
Yeah.
I just want to start already. I hate waiting. I've been waiting a long time to do this. Not just these couple of weeks, it's been a couple of years now, so. I didn't get any sleep consecutively. Like, I was waking up like every 20 minutes, just staring at the clock.
Alex Jenkins is the only player in the international program who is draft eligible. After watching the National Combine in Indianapolis, Jenkins now gets to see how he measures up.
He's ready for this today. In these situations, your emotions can't go up and they can't go down. The more balance you have, the more you'll be able to perform on a high level at all times, you know, when it's good, when it's bad. So, like, I think being amped up is a good thing, but understand how to control all of that.
Alex Jenkins.
And come out and
Hi, how are you?
with a good result at the end of it is the most important thing.
Number 62, group number 5. Thank you.
257, 257.
I thought I was gonna be 260, but I feel like I've slimmed down quite a lot.
What?
So, yeah.
You think you have?
Yeah.
You were 275.
Yeah, I know.
You did slim down.
Yeah, true.
The regional combines is created by the NFL to give kids an opportunity to go through the same testing and the same position drills that the selected players at Indianapolis go through. So therefore, they want to make sure that there's no stones unturned.
Give it everything that you have. We want to see somebody can compete, right? I want to see that intensity level. Show me why we should pay you $500,000.
The athleticism of Jenkins is evident from the start.
10-2. Sorry. Way to start the day.
We're going to get you in front of the camera. We're going to put you on stage, and you're going to get a great opportunity to show yourself.
Go!
Finish.
Go! Turn it up! Turn it up! Go! Turn it up!
I think everybody worries a little bit, you know. Everyone wants to test the best they can. You know, they want to show the scouts exactly what they can do. I'm going to be the fastest, the strongest, you know, the most agile I've ever been.
Finish! Go, 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 go!
When it comes to being in front of those scouts.
Get to the cone, get to the cone. Finish, finish, through the cone. Good.
But one event stands apart, the 40-yard dash.
It's the only reason why we're here. One last, okay, can you put up a time? You know?
Just gotta get that start right.
Yep. Did you do butt kicks and all that? Just make sure you're good and warmed up. Hand time, I think he'll be in the 4.7s. Laser is going to be anything 4.8 or bit below. I'm going to be excited about. Do your thing, man.
All right.
All right. He's got to stay down. So if he stays down, he'll accelerate out of it, and that's what you have to do.
In the NFL, milliseconds matter. The fastest guys at his position run 40 yards in less than 4.7 seconds. Jenkins' time is slower than he'd hoped.
You feeling all right?
I feel fine. I don't know what my phone was.
489.
Really?
It's all right.
Disappointing, but not disheartening. You know, I will be able to get back on the horse tomorrow. I definitely believe that I could do better on my 40. I will bring that down by Pro Day.
But Adam is looking at the big picture.
I think he could be a really good football player. I think how you get into the NFL is just your journey, you know, like, but it's once you're there, does he know all the things that will keep him on a roster, get him on a practice squad? All those type of things, to me, they're more important.
The draft is 6 weeks away. It's time to step back, reassess, and take aim at next month's Pro Day.
Oh, tight hips, that's for sure.
Which will be the final chance to impress the scouts.
Alex, they told me your 10 split was 165, so you didn't miss there.
Okay.
Now, you're a heavier weight than these linebacker tight ends that run, you know, these times of 4.66. You were running that back end more like a 280-pound, 300-pound guy, not a 255. We can maybe not get it to 4.66, but we should be able to get it to 4.7s by working on these two splits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think the 40-yard dash is like the sexy event. You know, it's the one that all the scouts are looking at. If I can bring my 40 down to like a really good time, you know, something that's outstanding for someone my size, then I think I'll be in with a shot to impress the scouts.
It is the sexy event. It is what makes eyeballs open. They still overdraft guys if they run a fast 40.
In studying Jenkins's 40, Bill Well has spotted a problem.
A lot of it, as I looked at the video, had to do with his start. The initial start, his first 3 steps. When that arm goes out to the side, that his whole body shifted him sideways. And the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So if he's going side to side, he didn't run 40 yards, he ran 43. That's gonna affect his time. So you know, if you watched your film, and it shifted you. So you literally went, instead of going straight. If you take that right hand, maybe a better way to say it is take that right elbow and just throw that elbow back. What was your first movement with this hand?
Did it come out, did it?
Yes. Okay? I'm gonna stand there next time, and you're gonna go, and you won't hit me. Okay? You still need me. So, here. Okay. Good.
Jenkins is not the only Alex working on his 40-yard dash.
For Alex, tight end Alex, he's used to doing rolling starts, and coming out of a standstill 3-point stance is totally out of his element. So we've got to get him somewhat used to that. Better. You know what? I'll take that start over any start that you've done thus far.
The sequence of steps with the 40 is real important. So they've got to be able to explode out of that start like they've never exploded out, accelerate faster than they've ever accelerated, transfer to top speed efficiently, and then have a high top speed to hold on to all within 4.5 seconds. So we try to break it down in those 4 pieces.
To develop technique for the 4 phases, XPE uses a machine they call the shred mill.
Like get into your stride, a little more. Now rest. Good. Okay? You start back here, get into your stride. Let's see if we can open it up a little bit into that 2 to 3. Okay? Punch. Now go. Now up. Now go. Go. Yes! There you go. Good job.
Alex Gray is joined at XPE by his new position coach, Dallas Clark.
How long did it take you to adjust to this? I'm still adjusting now. Are you? This is my 3rd session on here. Okay. So I'm still kind of learning how to manage it. Yeah. Control
It's amazing how it teaches your drive to from going from pushing to pulling.
Yeah, it's a tough bit of equipment, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is.
The shred mill is familiar to one returning player. Anthony Darblay travelled this path last year. The French native was a standout wide receiver in the German league. And after a month in Boca Raton, he had the moment this year's players crave.
Get on the plane?
No, we don't get on the plane.
Huh?
We don't get on the plane.
No get on the plane? Why not?
Because we stay in where I'm signing.
Say that again.
They'll put me in a contract. I don't know what I'm going to say.
Proud of you, bro.
Darblay spent training camp with the Giants before getting released after the final pre-season game. He trained on his own for the year, and now he's signed with the Falcons, where he hopes to finish what he started.
Definitely I learned, and I'm not the same player, not the same person I was last year at that time. And this experience just changed my life. But I'm not there yet. I mean, my goal is to play in the NFL and to be good at this level.
This year's group is all ears when listening to a guy who's walked in their shoes.
We got a chance, because we're working with the NFL, to have guys like Dallas Clark. He's a legend. I mean, you should have seen my face when I heard that he was coming. Just learn.
Dallas Clark has joined them at St Andrews, where the focus shifts from fitness to football.
Does he usually take this long?
Longer.
Does he really? So this is good?
Clark is teaching the basics of running pass routes.
Having Dallas here, you know, it's just going to accelerate my learning more. It is just a case of getting my head in the books, seeing it on tape, and then doing it on the field. Learning and then applying.
You've learned the choice route, right? No.
The lesson starts on the whiteboard, but will extend to game film.
We're gonna walk through them here.
And finally, the field.
Go from chalkboard out to the field. All right, so we're doing the choice route, all right? You want to come at an angle where I want to make you think I'm running by you. So now what I have to do is I have to sell my eyes, my speed, my arms. So I am running a full out speed, like I'm running a seam route. And I'm running here. I got you right exactly where I want to be. Boom. Now I break it out. That is what you want, all right? Set. All right, so what you did, about right here, you started kind of doing this. So once I do this, he's breaking, all right? So what you want to do is you want to sell your route. I'm coming across, boom. Okay. Now he's dropping, oh crap, now he's coming in. All right, now you got 7 yards and you snapped it off right away.
Yeah, sure.
Give him less time to react.
So I had no idea. I didn't know what to expect coming down here. But first look, really excited. I mean, I think he has some natural ability to him. I don't see anything that you would look at him and go, oh, he's wasting his time. His hair's okay.
No,
it's his 12-year-old face that you need to do something about.
Nothing we could do. What are we going to do? Take him to the barbers? Can you cut his face, please?
No, I don't think a haircut's going to make him look older.
Baby face, yeah. Well, I have no facial hair, and when I cut my hair, yeah, I look like a 12-year-old boy.
He literally looks like he's 12, and that's giving him 5 years.
Young face.
Young face.
I don't know if I take that as a compliment or not, but maybe he's a little bit jealous, I don't know. Sounds like he is, probably.
Dallas was definitely jealous of those gloves.
Wow, you need sunglasses with those gloves? They're so shiny. You didn't special order those? I mean, they're literally blinding me.
Michael Jackson, right?
Sure.
I kind of look like a bit like Michael Jackson, I think. But hey, I'll take a free pair of gloves, but hopefully the next ones aren't bright white, maybe.
Alex Gray is turning heads with more than just bright gloves.
Again. Go again. Did the same thing. I think he has a lot of upside. He's coachable.
Better.
He's got the intangibles, it's just putting it together. And that's just gonna take time and repetition.
There you go. Nice. Set. There you go.
Alex wasn't the only one looking good.
Good Lord. I was high school quarterback, by the way. So I know you guys are trying to figure out, it's like, gosh, why is he throwing these dimes like this? Like, does he just roll out of bed and do this stuff? I was third team all conference. Set. There you go. Holy cow. Is this undiscovered of me throwing the ball? I think I'm coming back. Jeez.
Returning to the NFL is the dominant theme in Arizona, where Efe Obada is waiting for the Pro Player Combine, which is open to players who've already been in the NFL.
It's very, I don't know, today's very important. You know, it allows me to showcase, you know, everything that I've been working on to the teams that are there. Obada.
With the Pro Player Combine, these guys are already NFL players. They already been in camps, they already played.
It may be a camp for veterans, but Obada is far from seasoned. He's played in fewer than 10 games in his life. The others at the Combine have played hundreds of games.
Number 60, Efe Obada.
The best part about him is the way his stature is. No fat at all. But since he have that frame and ready to go and that upper body strength, he's ready right now to go into any camp and at least compete.
When he walks in the room, everyone looks at him, you know, that's F.
6047.
256, 256.
F.A. is as genetically gifted as any top defensive lineman in the NFL. I mean, we've trained great ones.
Him training at Tony's will help him, but I think Efe's an athlete.
Obada's athleticism wasn't enough to prevent a rocky start.
Dig. Come on, bring it home.
I don't think I chose the right footwear for the turf. You know, it's just how you overcome that. At first, I felt a bit down, you know, but you know, just forget that, you recycle that, and then you move on to the next drill.
On the all-important 40-yard dash, he rebounds impressively.
No, I wasn't. I got a 4.7 and I wanted a 4.6.
4.70, high 4.6s. Quite a few teams had him at. So, like, that's good.
The game teaches us what we're made of. When our back's up against the wall, we have a failure, we get right back in there 25 seconds, 30 seconds later, and make sure it's not a failure the next time. You fail, and you succeed. We learn how to fail, and we learn how to succeed.
It's lights, camera, action over here, boy. Sit back and watch the show. Go. The fire burning my soul, the passion in my eyes. My people starve, the hunger pains feed my desire. And I desire throne, a scepter with a castle. I'm the king of this jungle, they call me Mufasa. Keep my windows tinted so they don't know who's in it. I ain't afraid of the dark, I was raised in it. My sins is unrepentant, my words is authentic. I tried to come clean, my heart wasn't in it. Been knocked down, but never out. I hit that canvas, but never seen more than a 6 count. I'm the reason who gon' stop me though. Until the curtain closed, pull up a chair, sit back and watch the show. Sit back and watch the show.
I feel good at the end of it. I got approached by a few teams, showing some interest. Hopefully, there's some follow through with that.
So where are you living, like, full time?
Well, currently I'm in Boca Raton.
I think F has upside, you know, he has like an unknown that is interesting. He's not a project anymore. He's a development player, but he's not a project player.
Back to work, you know. I just come out, do this, and I'm back to training.
Like I said, just keep working on it, man. Like I said, you have some tools, man.
Appreciate you. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go back to Florida, continue my training, and wait for the next opportunity.
Obada has piqued interest.
That's great. See you. Hope it all works out. Thank you.
So have Alex Jenkins and Alex Gray. But for the foreign players looking to achieve the near impossible, their goal is not to be a curiosity, but to be a commodity. On the next episode of Undiscovered, a new player joins the European hopefuls, and O.T. Umanura arrives in Florida to offer some advice.
No, truly just try to understand the concept of, if I don't make it, I
I have nothing. I'm going back to nothing.